I'm trying to think whether that's, I used to have a lot of these things off the top of my head. But there was a study done by the University of Emory that looked at the link between stress and infertility. And I want to say something like two-thirds, there was the control group, and then there was the group that went through cognitive behavioral therapy. So they were able to really witness and understand their psychological state and understand how stress was impacting them on a day-to-day kind of emotional basis. So they could, influence that, whether through their own, whether journaling or their own meditation or whatever it was. I think that there was, and this is an Ali Domar, Dr. Domar, who's in Harvard as well. She's done a few studies that looks at the impact of exactly what I was just saying. So mind-body techniques as it relates to stress. And I want to say that the impact was, improvement in pregnancy rates of, up to 60% or, there was significantly, and don't quote me on the 60%, but the point of it was, it doesn't matter what the percentage was.
It was significant.
The point of it was that it was newsworthy. It was definitely a line in the sand. It was statistically important enough that it was published and it was peer reviewed. And so there was two different studies, and this dates back now probably 10 years that these studies were done. And it's funny because actually we're working with the University of South Dakota right now, which I'm really excited about. They're using our programs in conjunction with a few other modalities, and have they did a small test that showed statistically significant results, and now they're going to a broader test. I think they're trying to get as much as 100 women in the study, the second round, but the first round definitely showed really high numbers of feeling better. I don't know if it was rating pregnancy at that point, but it was like just feeling in more control, like all those feelings of, feeling more positive about the situation that people were in anyway. So I'm really proud of that. I think in the next year we'll have firm statistics as to how that particular study has shook out. And I'm proud that they are using our programs as a as a component of that study. So it'll be pretty cool to see the results.